Hey everybody, Paul Weitz here. I'm going to take you through two breathing or pranayama exercises today. They're two exercises that actually fit quite well together. And in fact, we usually do them during usually the beginning of my Hatha yoga class. And, um, and so you'll see how they fit together nicely. The first one is a warm up for the second one. So the first one is called Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati, which means bright mind or shining skull. So when we do this exercise, with each repetition, contracting the abdomen, it clears the mind. It clears the frontal lobes of the brain. It also cleans out the lungs and gives a nice massage and brings good blood circulation to all your organs and the whole system. And it's energizing, so it really will clear the mind and give you a little bit of a boost. But also, it's actually considered to be good for insomnia, so you can do this in the evening before bed, not right before, but maybe a half an hour or so, because it clears the mind, so it calms and relaxes the mind. One thing is we want to do it on an empty stomach, or at least not a full stomach. So let me take you through a round, or let me demonstrate it for you. Actually, just watch first, right? So I'm bringing the camera down so you can see my abdomen move. Just going to take a comfortable breath in. Exhale. Don't usually do it with the hands on the abdomen, but they're right by the navel, just so you can see. Now, a comfortable breath in and through the nose. All right, now, hands in chin mudra. Inhale calmly through the nose. Deep breath and exhale through the nose. Now I'm just going to inhale and hold, keeping the spine straight and relaxed. And then exhale. Nice clear breath out. Now, that's a round, right? I did 5 repetitions. I held the breath for 5 counts, and that's a nice ratio to begin with. Now, before we do a round together, a few cautions. You're going to skip this one during pregnancy, during if you have very high blood pressure, or you've had a stroke or a heart attack recently. And also, if you're just in a very agitated or upset state, you have to figure a way, deep breathing or relax on your back, to calm down first. Otherwise, it'll agitate you further, right? So, and also, if you're on the first day or two of menses, it's recommended to skip it. But if you do have just some hypertension, or some mild things, maybe a slip disc, you can do it, but just do it a little more gently. Okay, and you get the feedback. Just start with 5 repetitions. We do a lot more during class, but just those 5, you'll feel the power of it in a really nice way. Okay, so I'm going to lead you through a round. I'm going to count you through kind of like this. Exhale, exhale, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. But you just do it along through the nose, okay? So I'm going to bring it down just so you can see. Bring your hands into the chin mudra, thumbs and first fingers resting on the knees. Any sitting position is fine, okay? So together, let's take a clearing breath. Inhale, abdomen expanding. Widen the ribs, chest just open. And exhale, navel back toward the spine. Okay, now together. Comfortable breath in about halfway. And with my count, begin. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Exhale all the breath out. Now comfortably inhale deeply. Through the nose, exhale completely. Now we're going to retain the breath. Again, inhale. About 3/4 full. Now keep your head and spine straight. And close your eyes. Just feel that warmth rising up, gathering all your attention at the center of the brow. Envision light at the brow. And then very calmly exhale all the breath out. So we did about 10 retentions. We held about 10 seconds or so. That's a good ratio. So that's the first exercise, Kapalabhati. If you feel lightheaded at all, just do less amount until you get acclimated. And if you still feel lightheaded, just skip the retention altogether for now. That happens to people. And I think in almost all cases it passes with a little bit of practice and experience. Now, the second exercise is called Anuloma Viloma. So let's just take a deep breath. Good clearing breath. And exhale. Okay. All right. Now the second, that was the break. So Anuloma Viloma, or alternate nostril breath, we also call it Nadi Shodhana, means Anuloma Viloma just means to switch the breath in segments. So we're kind of controlling the breath side to side. Looks like this. We want to do a mudra called Vishnu Mudra, sometimes called Deer Antler Mudra, where we take these first two fingers, pull them into the palm, and then relax the ring and the pinky together. So, to begin, we just take a good breath in, exhale, clearing, we cover the right nostril. Now we're going to inhale through the left nostril, close both sides, and then exhale through the right, and then we inhale through the right, close, we're holding just above the nostril, and exhale through the left. Now that's one round. So we did that with a slight pause in between. At first you can do it without any holding in between, and then we build into it a count and a retention in between each side, which really builds that pranic energy up. The main purpose of Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breath, is to balance the hemispheres of the brain on the physiological level, and also to balance and purify or clear the nerve pathways. Whereas the energetic component of that is to balance the mind and to clear the energy pathways, the pranic pathways we call the nadis. And to bring those in a balance so that we can concentrate at the brow center, which we call the Agnya chakra, and also helps to balance all the chakras. Right? But anyway you look at it, it's good for your system at all levels. And this one, especially when you do these two exercises together, not only does it clear the mind for meditation, but you might do this before you speak in front of some people, or you just want to be really together and calm and balanced before your day, before bed. You can do, again, both of these exercises will actually calm you down and help you with a good night's rest in most cases. Okay, so there's really no contraindications for this unless you feel lightheaded, and then you just skip the retentions. Okay, so I'm going to lead you through a couple rounds. Now. We're going to inhale 4 through the left, we'll hold, we'll exhale, we'll hold 4 counts, we'll exhale 8 through the right, we'll inhale 4 through the right, we'll hold 4 counts, and exhale 8 through the left. Now you can do that. If that's too much, just skip the retentions on your own. Hands in, right hand's in Vishnu Mudra, left hand will be in Chin Mudra. Let's all take a good clearing breath. Inhale. And exhale all the breath out. Now we're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb, and we'll inhale through the left nostril. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. We'll hold there, we'll close both. And then we'll exhale through the right. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Now in through the right. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Close both, about 4 counts, spine straight, centered and relaxed. And exhale left. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Inhale left. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath, close both nostrils. Exhale through the right. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Now inhale right. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Last retention. See if you can guide sensation up from the base, floor of the pelvis, to rest. Bright light at the brow center. And then through the left, exhale. 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. You bring the hands down to the knees. Just sit quietly for a few moments. Hands, thumbs, and fingers, first fingers together, chin mudra. Relax. Just notice the effects. Very good. So now open the eyes. Some people tend to run out of breath on the exhale, and if you do, you can kind of keep the finger against the nostril a little bit, so you literally kind of close the path a little, like you would put your thumb over a hose. It'll be a little easier to lengthen that exhalation out to 8. It takes a little practice. You'll get it. What we don't do here is Ujjayi Pranayama. It isn't that aspirant sound in the throat where you're constricting the glottis a little bit, because you're already closing here. That's all we need to do. Just normal nostril breath. When you're breathing the other, normally you can use some Ujjayi. So thank you very much. I hope you find this enjoyable. This is a thing I'll send out to folks who are going to come to my class or have been there already, just want a little tune-up. But feel free to reach out to ask me any questions anytime, and you can start to practice on your own too, doing 3 rounds of Kapalabhati. Let's say you start with just 10 rounds, you build to 20 on the second one, you build to 30 on the third one, and soon you'll be all the way up to doing maybe 60, 75, and 90, and retaining comfortably. And for the alternate nostril breath, try doing 4 to 6 rounds to begin, and that's plenty. So thank you so much. Namaste.